here. And tell me what I can bring you for Christmas. Is that your brother? Well, why don't you just run on back to him? I can pretty well guarantee you'll get what you asked for.
Thank you, Santa.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So, what did she ask for?
Oh, I can't tell you. That's Santa-client privilege. And what about you? What would you like for Christmas?
I'm good.
I wish the whole world could say that.
Thanks.
Surely there must be something that I can get you.
I'm too old for toys.
It's okay. You don't have to be a child to believe.
I'd like a boyfriend for Christmas.
Are you sure you're ready for a boyfriend?
I don't know. I think so.
Well, when you're really ready, Holly, you'll know. And I promise you that I will send you just the right one.
Holly! Holly! I gotta go.
I'm going to leave you something very special under the tree.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, my dear.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
A promised gift will come, my dear. A love that's true and steady. Between now and the end of the 20th year, when two hearts are ready. 20 years?
Where are you, Hughes?
Miss Grant! Are you ready? Looking out for Santa's sleigh, are we, Miss Grant?
Yes, Your Honor. No. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You know that the court is closing at noon today for the holidays.
I do.
And you're here on behalf of whom?
I'm representing the interests of Thomas and Rebecca Denning.
And you support the mother, Sheila Denning's, petition to have her children removed from foster care and returned to her custody?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Denning has moved out of the shelter, is now employed, and has secured adequate housing requested by the court.
Who is your legal counsel, Miss Denning?
Ryan Hughes, Your Honor. He was assigned to help me.
Where is Mr. Hughes?
We don't know. He was supposed to be here.
Well, I'm afraid without your lawyer present, I cannot make a ruling.
Your Honor, Ms. Denning was hoping to have the children home for Christmas.
All right. I suppose we can give Mr. Hughes a few more minutes. This is the season of giving, after all.
Yes, Mr.
I mean, really. I've offered these people all I can.
It's not just about the money. Not to the tenants, it's not.
Mr. Rhodes here cannot tear down the buildings until the tenants are out. Now cut to the chase, Hughes. How can we move them?
With a different kind of incentive.
Such as.
So low-income families. In fact, I'm dealing with one of them right now in a pro bono case. A woman named Sheila Denning. She lives in your building.
Bottom line, Ryan.
What we have to do is assure these people that they're going to be able to move back in after reconstruction. And when they do, there'll be a park for the elderly, daycare center, maybe a community center.
Sell the idea like an investment in their future.
Exactly. Because in essence, what you're doing is you're offering them a chance for a better life.
We could redraw the plans, I suppose, but it'll still be profitable.
In the long run, Mr. Rhodes, the increased costs would be negligible against potential profits, believe me.
Parker, you've been dealing with the tenants committee. You think they'll buy Hughes' idea?
Well, sir, yes, I think they will.
The tenants cooperate? You boys make it your name on the letterhead sooner than you think.
Oh my God.
I mean, he should be ashamed of himself. You're still his client. Just because Mr. Hughes isn't getting paid doesn't mean that he can blow you off. I mean, there's something called integrity.
Miss Denning.
Yes, Your Honor?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't wait any longer. I'm going to have to postpone the hearing.
Your Honor, please.
We'll address the petition in the new year.
You promised. You said we'd have presents and a Christmas tree.
I know, honey. I'm sorry, but we'll be together again. Soon.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay.
Hold the elevator, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Miss Denning.
I hope whatever kept you, Mr. Hughes, was important.
Hey, I thought you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
I had to take Sheila Denning's kids back to foster care.
What? What happened?
You know a guy named Ryan Hughes?
No.
Me neither. He and I are about to get acquainted. Teresa, could I send a nasty yet formal letter, please?
This came for you.
I mean, what sort of guy doesn't even bother to show up in court to prevent a family from being together over Christmas? I mean, what is that?
Ugh. What is that?
Using both my psychic
An honest one. It's my Christmas wish. Cheers. It's your Christmas wish. Cheers. Yeah.
And I have just the news to make your Christmas wish come true.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
You should be. It's big news. Uh-oh.
I've heard this one before. No more blind dates.
No? No? Ted is back in town.
What?
Yes, Ian ran into him this morning.
I hope it was with his car.
Ooh, you're not getting older, you're getting bitter. I love it. It was at work. Ted is Ian's new boss. He moved back to town because he's been named managing editor of the Banner Chronicle.
I wonder if his father being publisher had anything to do with it.
He's still single, and he wondered if Holly was too.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Mom, before you start naming our children, I've neither seen nor heard from Ted in 2 years.
But you loved him.
I dumped him. It's over. A man with a wandering eye cannot be trusted.
Hear, hear.
Okay, fine. Enough with the Ted subject.
Great.
For now.
Let's order.
Mr. Hughes.
Miss Denning, I just had to come by and apologize to you again for what happened today at the hearing.
I can't really talk right now. I promised Nick, he's the old guy who plays Santa at the shelter, that I would help sell Christmas trees.
Well, my firm was able to speak with Judge Edwards.
And?
Can't tell you. Actually, let me let somebody else tell you. 1 minute.
Mommy!
Oh my goodness! Look, you've got presents.
Holly gave them to us.
Oh, well, how nice of her. Oh, I know you've already done so much for us, Mr. Hughes.
No, I know where the shelter is. Let me take care of Santa. Stay with your family.
Thank you. We're all together again. I couldn't ask for a better Christmas present.
Merry Christmas! Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
You are right. They are worse than a dating service.
Welcome to my world. They don't understand how I could choose my career over having a family.
Gosh, look what time it is. I still have to get home and pack. Christmas in Tahoe. What could be more romantic? I know, it's tough being fabulous. Oh, good. Here comes my cab. Holly, I keep meaning to tell you. I got you a little something. It should be delivered today.
That's so sweet. What is it?
All I can say is it's going to make your Christmas.
Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Travel safe.
Bye.
You know what? I promised to pick up a Christmas tree for our office party. You want to come join me?
Oh, will you drop me off first? I gotta get a letter off to that Hughes guy before I cool down.
You can have your tirade over the phone while I get the tree. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's have a little Christmas spirit. All right?
All right, I'll try.
All righty.
Okay.
Oh, just thinking.
Hello, Ryan.
How did you know my name?
I met you a couple of weeks ago at the shelter office. You're with Sheila, I think. I understand she found a place of her own.
Actually, that's why I'm here. She's not going to be able to help you sell trees tonight.
Oh, that's too bad.
She's at home with her kids.
Really?
Yeah, she was able to get them back.
Oh, that's great. But we're short-handed. You know, it's just before Christmas, you know. Busy time for me.
I guess so, huh, Santa?
I don't suppose you'd be willing to fill in for her, would you?
Me? No, I'm afraid it...
What's with the stick thing? They're all like 7 feet. I mean, pick one already.
As you were saying?
Well, I guess I could sell a tree or two. It's for a good cause, right?
Right.
Come on, we've seen every tree twice. It has to be perfect. In a week, it's gonna be perfect mulch. Make your phone call. I'm just gonna take one more spin around.
Okay.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Can I help you find a tree? We've got miles and miles of beautiful trees.
No, thanks. I'm with my friend.
Well, I guess you have one already then, huh?
No, I'm not really into the whole holiday thing.
What a coincidence. Me neither.
I can tell.
What? This is my natural look.
Yeah, so you dress up like Santa Claus to pick up women?
Usually works.
I'm sorry, I'm not really into Christmas.
No, that's too bad. Could be a magical time of year.
Will you excuse me?
Hey,
Hi, Teresa. I was just gonna call you. Yeah, I want to get a letter off to that Hughes guy. Yeah, his name is Ryan Hughes. He's with Winslow, Summers and Lane. Okay, you ready? Dear Mr. Hughes, your not showing up at Sheila Denning's custody hearing was an inconceivable breach of trust. Your callous disregard for people counting on you is shameful. It is the holiday season, and it is completely unforgivable that your actions have prevented a family from being together. If pro bono work is meant to polish the greedy image of firms like yours, well then, you have failed, at least with me. Truly yours, Holly Grant. Yes, of course I want you to send it. Well, you know, I don't think that this Hughes guy is really gonna care. He probably doesn't even have a conscience. Oh, excuse me, you work here, right?
Kind of.
Could you give me a help, please? Oh, thank you.
You got it.
All right.
Where are you?
My car's right here.
whip something up, and we'll talk about it while we eat.
I am kind of hungry. I didn't have dinner last night. Plus, I didn't hear anything on the news about a Christmas bow killer.
Should I start cooking?
I guess. Wait a minute. Diane! Of course!
Who?
Diane told me that she was gonna send me something that would make my Christmas. My boyfriend.
I've heard so much about all of you, I feel like I know you already. Mr. Grant, it's an honor to meet you, sir.
Boyfriend, huh?
Yeah, Mrs. Grant's are even lovelier than Holly said. Merry Christmas.
Why, thank you.
And this guy over here has got to be Ian.
Yep.
All right?
Holly's brother.
Merry
Right.
Christmas.
And to you, Doug?
Doug, yeah.
This is my wife, Carol, who answered the door.
Christmas, how
Merry
are you?
Christmas, good.
Carol, that is a knockout dress.
Oh, thank you. Glad somebody noticed. I need to change. It's for the New Year's party.
And every year, the list of invitees just grows and grows and grows. Of course, we have to get through Christmas first, don't we?
Noah and Neil. All right?
You know anything about racing sets?
It just so happens that I do.
We could use some help with ours.
All right, boys, be gentle with him. Don't rip his pockets off.
Guys,
Well, I guess it's nice meeting you all. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Big turkey. Where have you been hiding that boy?
Dad, shouldn't you be watching television? I mean, won't you be going through withdrawals or something?
No, football can wait. What's the deal with a boyfriend?
Yeah, who is he?
Yeah, you didn't say anything about him yesterday.
I wanted to surprise you.
How long have you been seeing him?
Where's he from? What's he do for a living?
One question at a time. What does he do? He's,
Don't you know?
Of course I do. He's a firefighter.
Huh.
A firefighter?
A firefighter, that's right. He's a really sweet guy. Mom, shouldn't we be getting this in the oven? Otherwise, we're not gonna eat till midnight.
I got our racing set to work.
Yeah, these kids just had their wires crossed. What's going on?
Do you want to taste my mom's stuffing?
Yeah, I'd love to.
No. Stop him before it's too late.
Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, it's very good, Mrs. Grant.
Really?
Yeah, really good. Could use a little paprika, though. And maybe a little, cumin?
I've never thought of cumin.
Probably how they do it down at the firehouse, huh?
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on.
Come on.
Right hand yellow. Yellow, left hand red.
You guys got the next game. I just have to beat this. You know what I mean? We'll get you.
Oh, there are you. Holly,
No.
right foot green. Right hand Neil, left foot yellow. And Noah, right hand.
All right, there we go.
So, Doug, tell us about your work.
Oh, my work's not that interesting.
Sure it is. You should be proud of yourself, son.
You think so?
Yeah, you're part of a very heroic profession.
You know what? Not a lot of people feel that way about lawyers.
Well, I was talking about firefighters. Holly told us that you were a firefighter.
I'm sorry, honey. I know I wasn't supposed to tell them.
Tell them what?
That Doug is a lawyer and a firefighter.
Ah, okay.
Wow. These attorneys work long hours. How do you manage a second career as a firefighter?
Well, I mean, I only fight fires part-time.
Oh, volunteer firefighter.
Exactly.
The best. There you go.
I didn't know you could be a fireman part-time.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
Well, we're a rare breed. Medium rare if we're not careful.
Well done.
Can I be excused? I want to show Doug my new fire truck.
May I be excused?
May I?
You may then.
We'll call you for pie.
Doug, I can't thank you enough for your expertise in the kitchen.
Oh, you kidding me? I hung out with Martin and watched football like two bums today. You did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. It was incredible.
Well, it was fun to watch with somebody that actually enjoys the game. My son here, the financial wizard, thinks it's just, a bunch of fat guys running around.
Actually, Holly's the jock in the family.
Oh, yeah. You're a beautiful figure skater.
Dad,
Oh, well, you came in second in the state finals.
when I was 12.
You never told me you skated.
The tights and sequins have lost their allure.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you used to skate with Ted.
That was a long time ago.
Doug, Oh, you know Ted Powell, right?
No. No, I can't say that I do.
He's the new editor at the Banner Chronicle. And the only man Holly's ever loved.
The only man so far. If my dad had caught us up here when we were 15, you'd probably still be incarcerated.
Let's not take any chances. Keep both feet on the floor and leave that door open. He wasn't kidding. Look at all these skating trophies. Oh my God. I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. Promised gift will come, my dear. A love that's true and steady between now and the end of the 20th year, when two hearts are ready. What's that mean?
No idea.
Nice hair.
I loved my hairspray.
I guess so.
So what's a hotshot lawyer doing taking time off and spending Christmas with a stranger and her family?
A hotshot?
You drive a BMW, and you're avoiding my question.
Well, the first thing they teach you in law school is to avoid all direct questions. So who's Ted?
All right. I'll tell you about Ted if you tell me about you.
That's a deal.
I met Ted about 4 years ago. We dated for 2, and then broke up.
And that's it? That's all you're gonna tell me?
Yep.
Why?
Why what?
Why'd you break up?
Commitment issues.
Yours or his?
Ted's father sent him to work on one of the small papers they published to cut his teeth as an editor.
And you weren't invited to go?
No, I was invited. To leave my work, my friends and family, to tag along.
But not as Mrs. Ted.
That wasn't the worst of it, though. What hurt the most was his lying to me. I mean, he knew about the job for weeks before he told me. I also think there was someone else, but I could never really prove it. I mean, I can forgive almost anything, but not dishonesty.
If he told you the truth, would you have gone with him?
I don't know.
Well, it's his loss and my good fortune.
I guess.
Desserts on the table?
Right.
Thanks for putting up with my crazy family.
No, they're fun.
They seem to like you, though.
I'll tell you what, Carol didn't like me too much.
Don't mind her. You impressed me. And you're kind of like a jack of all trades. You can cook, you know your football, you're a great racing set repairman.
Well, Santa wouldn't send just anyone.
You know, it's still Christmas. You're still on the clock. You want to build me a fire? See if you turn into a toy soldier at midnight?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I know this might sound corny, but I can't remember a better Christmas.
Me neither.
Doug? Where'd you go? I woke up and you were here. Wondering what... Ted?
Oh, nice bed hair. Brings back fond memories. Wow. Look at that tree. I didn't know you did Christmas.
Look,
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bust in here like this, but I couldn't sleep thinking about us.
there's you and there's me. There is no us.
No, that's what I want to change. Listen, I know I made a horrible mistake handling things the way I did before I left. Well, I should have been more upfront with you, and I wasn't. I acted like a complete jerk.
I would have to agree.
But I've changed. I realized how much time I've wasted and how much I miss you being part of my life.
Why should I believe a single word you say?
You should. Not until I show you I mean every word.
I bought croissants. Not enough for 3.
That's all right. You can just leave them here.
Doug, you don't understand.
No, it's completely fine. Christmas was yesterday, right? On me.
Hey, did you get chocolate? I'll make you some coffee.
All right, so let me get this straight. A stranger shows up at your house dressed as a present from Santa. He makes you breakfast. He charms your family, spends the night, batters your ex-boyfriend with a bag of donuts, then disappears? Was that it?
Yeah, croissants, not donuts, and he threw them at him. There's just something about him, though.
Are you serious?
I don't know. You know, I was way past the whole perfect boy.
Doug, go to the kitchen, help Holly, okay? Ted, you and Carol come with me.
Oh, but I...
No buts. We've got a lot of work to do. Come with me.
Hey.
Hey, I'm glad you're here. I've missed you.
You missed me. How can you miss me? We practically spent every waking hour of the past 3 days together.
I just do. Oh, I should warn you. Carol invited Ted to come over.
No, it's too late. I already ran into him out front.
Oh, God.
No, it's okay. We had a friendly chat.
Really?
Actually, no.
Where is he?
Your mother put him to work. What's going on? Your mother seems possessed.
The New Year's Eve party, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's the highlight of her year. Practically the entire town is invited. Black tie, the works. Every year since I was a little girl. I used to lie in bed and listen to the music and imagine myself dancing with a handsome prince. Naturally, I was in a ball gown with a tiara.
Ted, I'm giving you a break, but I expect you to be back at work in a half an hour.
You look tired. That used to manual labor?
He's an attorney, Holly. You better count that silver before he leaves.
Boys, play nice.
Hi, Doug. Grandpa said you were here. Put out any fires lately?
I thought he was a lawyer and a fireman.
Dad, you ready to rumble?
Yeah, I promised him I'd play football before Mom forces us back to work.
How about you?
Sure, I'll play. If Doug will.
You bet.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Whoa, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Whoa, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
No. That's 15 right there on you, Dad.
And soon Miss Fanny Bright, seated at my side. The horse was lean and lank, Miss Fork was in his lap. We got into a drifted bank and then we got outside. Whoa, jingle bells,
You guys okay?
jingle all the way.
Come on, you all right?
That was one sorry display of testosterone.
Great game, though.
I mean, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Grown men acting like children. Come on, Neil and Noah, let's get some hot chocolate.
This isn't over yet. I'm going home to get out of these clothes. I don't get it. What happened to this family? It's like they've been sucked into the cult of Douglas. Martin goes to him for sports picks. Joanna goes to him for recipes. The kids think he's some kind of hero. Who the hell is this guy, anyway? Is he for real or what?
Well, you were a reporter before you were an editor.
Yeah.
Why don't you find out?
Maybe I should.
You think Holly really meant what she said?
Oh, Doug, in a game of romance, I have discovered that what Grant women say and Grant women mean rarely coincides. But if the prize is winning their hearts, then it's a game well worth playing. I like you. Of course, Holly's a much tougher critic than I am. Come on, don't worry about it. Holly's full of surprises. Take care.
Thanks, Martin.
You bet.
That was a great tackle.
I thought you were mad at me.
No, it was the only way that I could think to get rid of Ted. Here, this is for you.
Most valuable player.
No, most valuable present.
Okay. I've got to get something off my chest.
Okay.
I know that we're just getting to know each other, but...
I know what you're gonna say.
You do?
I feel it too. There's this incredible bond between us. It's like we've known each other forever. You feel the bond too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But,
What?
Doug!
Yeah?
Can you pull your car back so we can unload in the driveway?
Oh, sure.
Wait.
Can I see you later?
I told my mom that I'd help her. What about tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's good.
Do you have a pen and paper? Meet me here at noon.
Where is this?
Surprise.
Hughes, Harrison Lane here. Wanted to let you know the Tenants Committee accepted your plan. Congratulations. By the way, I know you asked for a few days off, but I'm going to need you in the morning to go over a couple of details. See you then.
Ted,
Morning. Well, these are for you. Mind if I come in?
I actually do need to talk to you, but I was on my way out.
This isn't gonna take long.
Okay, come on in.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sudden, but, well, it's just my way of saying that I'm serious this time.
Yeah, very serious.
Listen, when we split up before, I still had some things to prove. To myself, to my father. I'm past that now. I want to settle down. I can't think of anybody I'd rather do that with than you. Only you.
Look.
No. Take your time. Think about it. I'm just gonna set this right here to help you make your decision. These are those final numbers you requested, sir. I love it. It's great.
This is awesome.
It certainly is. Congratulations. It's a beautiful product.
Excuse me. I'm not very good at ice skating. Could you be my partner, please? You ready? Hold my hand. Here we go. It's okay. You're doing really well.
So these are the last of the tenant signatures?
Yes, sir. 100% of the tenants have agreed to move out.
Great. We'll start demo after the new year. The first office complex should be ready to lease by summer.
Office complex?
That's right.
Mr. Rhodes has changed his mind about the direction of the redevelopment.
I can get a better return on an industrial park than on low-income housing.
But you told the tenants.
Exactly what I was instructed to tell them.
They'll sue.
They'll lose.
Either way, I'll get a bigger payday.
And so will the firm.
These are people's lives we're talking about.
No, this is business we're talking about. We're not finished here, Hughes.
Maybe you're not.
You're doing great. Okay. Come forward. What? are fantastic. Look at you. I think you can go on your own now. Okay, keep skating, and I'll watch you, okay? Good job.
One wasn't kidding. You could have been a pro.
Thank you.
I don't think I'll be joining the NHL anytime soon.
You look like a pro, though.
Just don't ask me to lift you above my head, okay?
Okay, just hold hands, all right?
Yeah. Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, right. Well, if we fall, we both fall, all right? So you have to trust each other, all right?
Talking about skating, right?
What else? All right, here we go. You ever been married?
No. You?
No. You think pets should be A, in the yard, or B, on the furniture?
A and B.
Pizza?
Pepperoni.
Thanks.
Type, frequency, or duration.
We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, let's get back to that later.
Vacations.
Warm.
Kids.
Lots.
Do you believe in UFOs?
No.
God?
Yes.
Monogamy?
Yes.
Secrets?
Yeah. What?
Do you believe in keeping secrets?
Yeah. No, not between each other. Not between, you know what I mean?
Good, because after what I've been through with Ted, it would be impossible for me to fall for someone who wasn't completely honest.
Impossible?
Yep. Do you believe in love at first sight?
I do.
Do you remember what I told you about imagining myself dancing at New Year's Eve?
You mean with your prince?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering if you weren't busy tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
Meaning you want me to go?
Yeah. Can you go?
I'd love to.
Okay. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
sorry to bother you, but I'm not quite certain I have the right address. Does Douglas Furwood live here?
No.
Not upstairs?
No, Ryan Hughes is upstairs.
Well, I'm confused then. Dark-haired fella, attractive in kind of a scruffy way. Drives a BMW?
Well, that sounds like Hughes, but
Lawyer, right? With, what's the name of that firm?
He's with Winslow Summerson Lane. Why don't you go knock on his door? Now, I think he's home and...
No. I don't want to bother him. I probably have the wrong address anyway. Thank you. Anyway.
Good morning, Hughes. Oh, by the way, Mr. Lane would like to see you.
That's good. I want to see him too. You know what Rhodes is planning to do with that property?
What's the difference?
The difference is that you lied to those people. You swindled them out of their homes.
He'll be paid.
And that makes it all right.
Oh, come on, Hughes. You're about to be made a partner here. We have busted our butts for years, and it's finally paying off. You are this close to a corner office, pal. And you will be certifiable if you throw this all away for some bogus crisis of conscience. Completely certifiable.
Excuse me. Was that Ryan Hughes?
Yes, it was. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Ted Powell, editor of the Banner Chronicle.
Oh.
And you are?
Russell Parker.
Oh, right. I have you on my list as well. We're doing a piece on up-and-coming attorneys, young Turks on the legal scene, that sort of thing.
Really?
Yes, I'd love to be able to talk to you if I could.
Oh, absolutely. Step this way. You know, you might want to wait before you include Hughes in that article, though.
And why's that?
Well, he's in with a senior partner right now, committing professional suicide.
Why?
Off the record?
Sure.
I think he snapped his wrapper.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Sad. Nice cologne.
Oh, thank you.
Man on the floor.
Come in.
Hi, sweetheart. You know, I'm so glad that your mom insisted that you dress here. It just reminds me of all the old times. They smell good.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
Ted proposed to me.
Did you accept?
There was a time that I really loved him, but
You're not so sure anymore, right? This guy's a Doug.
we think alike, Doug and I. He appreciates my work, he loves kids. He makes me look at the world through fresh eyes, like when I was a little girl, and nothing was impossible. I feel like I've known him my entire life. Actually, we haven't known each other quite that long.
Well, I've only known him a couple of days myself, but I have a good feeling about him. I mean, what do I know, right? But from everything I've seen, I think he may just be the one you've been waiting for. Go get him.
No, don't run with that, Trey. Mommy's got her new dress on and you're gonna get that. Oh, no.
Sorry, Mommy.
Joanna, we have a problem.
Yes, honey, what is it?
You're all right. Come on, boys, let's get this mess cleaned up.
Oh, my dress. My beautiful dress. Oh, but the mauve and the blue, it goes with your eyes. Are you kidding? It's ruined. And so is my entire New Year's Eve. No, it isn't. We'll find you something to wear. Let me go look at my closet.
Go.
Oh, great.
Mother-in-law couture. Carol, why don't you wear this one? But that's your dress. I'll find something in Mom's closet.
You would do that? For me?
It's not a kidney. It's just a dress.
No. Oh, sorry. Now what? I have been a selfish idiot.
What are you talking about?
Ever since Christmas Day, I could see how much you liked Doug. And still, I did everything in my power to discourage you, to get you back with Ted. Because I thought Ted could help Ian's career, and I didn't think of you.
It's fine. Here, take the dress.
You deserve to be with somebody you love.
And you deserve to get out of that dress.
I'm sorry about the dress.
I'm not. It's made me realize how lucky I am to be a part of this family.
Oh.
She got that from a ruined dress?
Ryan.
You know, you got a funny way of just showing up.
Well, I was on my way to a party, saw the ice, couldn't resist. Hey, aren't you supposed to be going to the Grants tonight?
I was.
What?
Look, if I go over there, I'm just gonna get thrown out.
Thrown out? Why? Oh, don't tell me.
I tried. I was gonna tell her tonight, but...
But what?
Look, she said that she could never fall for a guy who's lied to her. And I've lied to her. So that's it. It's done.
Too late. She's already falling for you, Ryan. You've got to tell her everything. Right now, tonight. There's not much time left.
What do you mean there's not much time left?
Your hearts are both ready. Trust that. Go to her. Set the record straight. Don't let the moment escape you, Ryan, or you may regret it forever. Come on, we have a party to attend.
Hey, Rose. Oh, you read my mind. How about, yeah, save me a trip. Thank you.
Hey.
Who's that? There you go.
Thank you.
So, you girls on your own tonight?
My husband got the flu, so he offered to watch the kids. So I am enjoying my night of freedom. Freedom!
I can see that.
Although be careful what you wish for. My fiance and I broke up over Christmas.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Champagne is certainly helping me through my grief.
It does tend to do that, doesn't it? Listen, you guys seen Holly?
She's in the house, waiting for the Christmas tree guy. Santa,
Happy New Year.
I thought you were going to stand me up.
I believe I'll go and mingle.
You remember last night I said I had to talk to you?
Yes.
Holly, I haven't been completely honest with you.
Oh, there you are. Happy New Year, Doc.
How you doing? Happy New Year, Martin.
It'll be a good one.
Set alert. He just came in through the back. Carol tried to cut him off, but they're right behind me.
Ted, please calm down. Look, it's my fault. I shouldn't have encouraged you like that.
You'll be glad you did when you heard what I found out. Holly, whether you and I are meant to be or not, there are some things you need to know about this guy.
What's everyone doing in here?
Exposing Douglas Furwood for what he is. A fraud and a liar.
What are you talking about?
Well, for starters, why don't you tell us what your real name is?
Ryan Hughes.
Ryan Hughes?
The same Ryan Hughes that Winslow, Summers, and Lane fired today.
That's not true. I wasn't fired. I quit.
Apparently, there was a question of ethics.
It wasn't my ethics. It was theirs. Listen, man, don't twist things around.
Am I? Whose idea displaced hundreds of low-income families?
It was my idea, but I'm not the one.
In 1 week, he went from a high six-figure income to volunteering at a Christmas tree lot. Douglas Fir would. Get it?
All that business about being a firefighter is...
I checked into that, Martin. That's another one of his lies.
I made up the firefighter story.
Honey, why would you do that?
Because you guys were asking me all sorts of questions, and I didn't know Doug. I mean, Ryan, and...
And what, honey?
I don't know what to say.
Are you two dating?
He was my Christmas present, okay?
Oh, you've been dating a Christmas present?
Yes. No. I mean, there's more to it than that.
Of course there is. There's a lot more to it than that. What are you trying to prove?
I'm just trying to protect her from you. No, come on now. Stop that.
Is this some kind of joke to you?
This is no joke. I saw you at the shelter on the night of Christmas Eve.
You overheard me talking to Santa.
I couldn't take my eyes off you. I overheard you talking to Nick, and there was just something about you that made me think that I had known you for a long time. When he asked me to show up at your house, I immediately agreed. I mean, this is the most irrational thing I've ever done in my life. But it felt right.
You must have thought I was pathetic.
You know that's not true.
I don't need you or your pity. Come on, Mom, let's get back to our guests.
I think I can help you with this one.
I'm really sorry I had to do that.
Bet you are. Come on back.
Nice suit. The holiday's over.
Holly.
It's all your fault.
Ryan really cares about you.
He stands for everything I'm against.
You know, he's the one who was able to get Sheila Denning's children back to her.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please.
Holly, he's a good man, and he believes in many of the same things you do. We have to make a decision. It's nearly midnight. The moment's about to pass, but before it does, take this. Ryan is there.
Now, most of you all know that Holly and I have been seeing each other for quite a while now.
Please, don't stop believing.
And I've
Yet,
had the fortune over the last
remember,
couple of years of
the end of the 20th
going out of
year,
town and spending some time with my father.
and two hearts
Business
are ready.
and rocky road, actually, for been a bit of a roller coaster ride, but through it all, I've never stopped loving you. Now, I understand your nonprofit work, even though you don't make much money at it. I will cherish you with all of my being. I would like to make tonight not just the start of a new year, but the start of a whole new life. Together. Holly. Will you marry me?
I can't. I'm sorry. Ryan.
What are you doing here?
He sent me. You asked me about these words and what they meant. And I told you I didn't know. But I do know, finally. Do you remember when we first met?
I was 13. And you offered to help my little sister.
Darcy. Because she was afraid.
And you introduced her to Santa.
When did you figure it out?
I'm not exactly sure. There was just something so familiar about you at the tree lot.
I was thinking about that. I don't remember seeing you at the tree lot.
I guess you don't recognize me without my 99-cent beard.
That was you?
Not the most brilliant disguise in the world, but I was happy I had it when I heard you dictating that letter.
You heard that?
And I deserved it. Well, it hurt to hear how you felt. It made me realize how unsatisfying my life had become.
How do you feel now?
Much better. Much better since I left the law firm and met you.
You know, I always wished that I would meet the right guy and he would immediately set my heart on fire.
And?
I just never thought that that guy would be my Christmas present.
You know, it might be difficult to exchange without a receipt.
That's okay. I think I'll keep it.